So welcome back. Today is day 15 of the 21-day abundance challenge, and we are going to be talking about sending love to everyone and everything. So I hope that you have been enjoying this challenge. Again, please let me know how it's going for you. Today, I'm going to talk about when we are sending love or when we're thinking about loving thoughts that has a very high vibration. And again, throughout the entire challenge, we are working on raising our vibration so that we can manifest more good things and that we stay in the energy and the flow. So what happens as we're doing this each day? We're clearing out our old patterns and beliefs and thoughts, and we're releasing things that don't serve us anymore. And what's happening is we're creating momentum. And so it's kind of like this snowball that is getting bigger and bigger and bigger in a positive way because that's energy. We're creating energy that has more of a higher vibration, which is then attracting more things that we want to bring into our lives. So when we are in a lower energy, if I could talk today, if we are in a lower energy, right? We're sad, we're struggling, we're upset, we're frustrated. If you've ever been having a bad day, you know if you stay in that energy, it just keeps getting worse and worse, right? And it's like nothing you do, it seems like if you're having a bad day, changes that energy. So this is what we're talking about. We're shifting out of that. We're recognizing where, we're getting stuck in a lower energy and we're trying to put our attention and our focus on the things that are working in our lives. And that's what we're doing. Okay. It doesn't mean we're ignoring what's going on, but we want to put our attention and our focus on more of what we do want because that's what we want to manifest. That's what we want to bring in. So today thinking about and just setting the intention of having love, right? Love for everything and everybody and everywhere. So imagine that you have like heart-shaped glasses on today, and you are going to be seeing through love, through loving glasses, loving eyes. And set the intention to do that with everything and everybody today, no matter what happens. See everything through the eyes of love, unconditionally loving. It doesn't mean you're going to like everything, and it doesn't mean that people are going to magically, change, but you are setting the intention to see the good, to see love everywhere, no matter what. And that is going to expand and open up your heart chakra. That is going to bring in, this awareness, and that's going to shift the energy for your day today. Now, it doesn't mean that if somebody says something or does something that you're not going to, respond in a healthy way to set a boundary. You're not going to be a doormat. This is all about you saying, I'm going to choose to see love in this situation. I'm going to choose to see how I can find peace in whatever is going on in each moment, right? And so this is something like when I'm driving, for instance, and somebody's like being really, aggressive, or somebody is, right up behind me. I just did this the other day. I pull over. I don't like that energy. I don't want somebody being right on me. You can feel it, and it makes me, it bothers me. So, if that happens to you, just pull over. You don't need to engage. You don't have to be a part of drama. You don't have to be a part of chaos. You just move yourself out of the way and be like, you know what? And I say, I hope you have a wonderful day. They don't hear me, but I don't let their energy affect me anymore. I remove myself out of the situation because I don't want to be in that space. So it's like, yeah, you go ahead, you do your thing. That's okay. I'm not going to take it personally. I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm going to remove myself out of the energy of that and that vibration. And for whatever reason, they're going fast, right? I don't know what's going on in their lives. Maybe they're really trying to get somewhere. I know I have done that. I have had to, be speeding or what. I'm not condoning speeding, okay? But I have had to do that before where I have, had to like try to hurry or get somewhere, and I've been, right up on somebody and I'm like, move, move. We've all done that. So I don't know what's going on in somebody else's life, And I'm not going to take it personally again, and I'm going to remove myself out of that energy. So today, sending love, blessing everybody, just whatever it is, just keep in your mind. You don't even have to say it out loud, just bless them. Also, what I want you to do is be blessing your food. You can use Reiki symbols if you're familiar with Reiki and put Reiki symbols over your food, over your water, in your shower, um, over, anything that you're going to be drinking today. Or you could just even draw with your hand a heart over your food, over your water. Just draw a beautiful heart and just set the intention. You don't have to draw anything. You can just set the intention. I'm going to put love into this. Whatever's going into your body, that includes your thoughts, right? What you're thinking, you're going to be bringing in love. You're going to have the intention to hold a space of love for everything and everybody today. And remembering that how somebody else is responding or behaving has nothing to do with you. So again, it's recognizing that if somebody is upset with you, or if you find yourself getting upset, try to see how this situation really truly is being brought to you for your highest and greatest good. Because there is always a purpose, there is always a reason for it, even if we don't understand it or we can't see it. So sending love or understanding that whatever is going on, there is a bigger purpose, there is a greater picture for this. That will help you to shift your energy and your vibration. So again, not to take it personally. And sending love out into the universe, what you're doing is you're creating a mirror effect. So when you send love out, that love is going to come back to you. And the more that you're putting that out there, right? Even if somebody does get upset, a lot of times it's because they don't like the way that that feels because they don't feel good. So if you're noticing resistance from somebody, like I noticed this when I was younger, right? I went into the office and I was like really positive and bubbly, and there would be people who were really like offended by my happiness. I had a very good friend growing up who her sisters, they didn't like me because I was happy. It was just my nature. But it doesn't mean that I was still struggling with things, but I just had a different viewpoint. And that was very repelling to them because they didn't feel good on the inside about themselves. And so that's what you may be seeing in other people when they get resistance to you being happy. It's like a confronting energy for them. It makes them uncomfortable. So it doesn't mean that there's something that you're doing wrong. It means that you're putting up a mirror of what's missing within them that they need to work on and that they need to heal. So don't let their energy affect you. Just imagine it's being bounced off of you all day today. All you're going to do is see love. You're going to feel love. You're going to give yourself love. Put your hands on your heart chakra and be like, I love you. Okay, all day. I love you. I love you. I love you to yourself and to everybody else. Okay, that's your work today. I love you. Please share in the comments all about your experiences with this, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.